Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. What's up, Joe Boo and Joe Bear in the house? And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business and let's wake up the football gods. Wake up there, guys. Some of you might be wondering, what is the deal with the bear? What's the deal with the bear? Well, this is the 1 year anniversary of Joe Bear. Susie and Fernando, when we were at NFL Experience, I was fortunate enough that Susie and Fernando came through and I met them. They came through like, oh my God, Mark, we wanted to meet you and everything else. And they went over to the NFL shop and they bought me Joe Bear. And it's great. I have had so many wonderful fans out there that have sent me great stuff. I got two toolboxes over here. I've got one that's from Miss Jackie, and I got one that's from Joseph Heatherly, and I've got shirts, and I've got banners and everything else. So I appreciate all of the wonderful things that you guys have done, and I'm just trying to show my appreciation. And for those who wondered why you've got a Dallas Cowboy teddy bear. And no, he's not a Chicago Bear, because I know what your haters are saying. See, he's really a Chicago Bear fan. The bear up there is undercover. It's just like, why? Why? But I guess you can't stop the haters. And I want to go ahead and put this out there for the haters out there. The haters of Dak Prescott that say you can't sign Dak Prescott. He's not the one. He's not the guy. I'm still waiting. Listen, I'm a debater. I love to debate. I love to talk about football. I love to hear different ideas. All I hear from a certain individual is Dak's not the one. Dak is trash. Dak is garbage. Okay, I get it. You don't think he's the guy. How about you go ahead and give me a solution? What is your, by all means, I don't care what it takes for the Dallas Cowboys to get in the Super Bowl. I want them there. If you honestly have a better answer for Dak Prescott or solution for the Dallas Cowboys to build the team, please, by all means, put it out there. Go ahead. I would love to hear it. But in my mind, Dak Prescott is the best option. But the NFL quarterback carousel is spinning all over the place. This year, you may see more change of quarterbacks than any other year. We heard that Carson Wentz wanted out, but then they hired a coach to keep him. And I thought I heard a rumor yesterday that the Eagles may still be interested in trading. We know that the Jets have the number 2 pick, and they got Sam Darnold. They may decide they want to trade him. They may want to try and rehabilitate him. There's that dynamic. We know Matthew Stafford, that people are already calling about finding out what the price tag is for Matthew Stafford. And we've even heard now Aaron frickin' Rodgers, the bad man, wants a new contract, and it might not happen because you got to look at it and say, they don't trust him. They moved up to draft a quarterback last year. The game's on the line, and they decided, 2 minutes left, we'll put it on our defense, not Aaron Rodgers, instead of being at the goal line. I'm mystified. But in all actuality, we got to come up with a solution. We are less than a month away from the designation of franchise tags. And we know that Lamar Jackson is going to be in tune for a new contract, that Sam Darnold is, that Baker Mayfield may be, Aaron Rodgers wants a new deal. I'm sure if Matthew Stafford's traded, he's going to get a new deal. The prices are going to escalate. And we also know that there's going to be teams that are looking to move people. And add to the list, here you go, for all you Dak Prescott haters, let's trade for Jared Goff. Let's go ahead. I'm telling Jared Goff. The Cowboys should trade for Jared Goff because that's what happens. First, we had Deshaun Watson. The Cowboys should trade for Deshaun Watson, even though we're talking about 3 number ones is what they're looking for. Then, of course, Matthew Stafford. Let's go get Matthew Stafford because he's a lot better than Dak Prescott. And it's like, what happened to garbage yards? The Lions are always losing. So you're not telling me his yardage isn't garbage yards? Be that as it may. But now we have Jared Goff, a guy who played in the Super Bowl. Now, this is what the GM, and this is where the speculation starts from, is what he said yesterday. It's kind of interesting, to say the least.
And advance to those next 2 games.
Okay, and finally, I'm sorry. So you can't say at this moment that Jared Goff will be on the team in 2021?
What I can say is Jared Goff's a Ram in this moment. And I said it's way too early to speculate. The future, that's a beautiful mystery.
Whoa. I can say that Jared Goff is a Ram in this moment. In this moment? Seriously? In this moment. Let's pull up real quick. See, here's what's going to happen. I can tell you exactly what's going to happen with a lot of the Dak Prescott haters. How you comparing Dak Prescott to Jared Goff? Because Jared Goff, man, that guy, you know, he's been to Super Bowl. If we go through the numbers of Jared Goff, let's just take a quick peek. Just a quick peek. His rookie year, he was ass. 7 games, 7 losses, 54 completion percentage, and 1,089 yards. Troy Aikman questioned whether or not he was even an NFL quarterback. Sean McVay gets there, one of the great minds in the NFL. He realizes he's got Todd Gurley, who was an incredible running back / receiving running back. And he tailored the offense to Jared Goff's strengths. What Jared Goff was really good at that year when they went to the Super Bowl was swing passes and screens. If you look at a lot of the touchdown passes that he had in that 2018 season, those 32, I can guarantee you at least 12 of them were Todd Gurley taking a 1-yard pass and going to the house. I remember that Super Bowl, that was probably the ugliest Super Bowl known to mankind, a throwback Super Bowl, because you wanted to throw it back because it was so bad offensively. But there were 2 plays in that game that Jared Goff could have been a hero, where they literally had a receiver wide open deep downfield, and both times he was so late. How late was he? I could go fix myself a sandwich and come back and still wait for him to get that pass off. 2019, kind of came back down a bit, went from the 32 TDs to 22, and ended up with 16 interceptions. 22 TDs, 16 interceptions. This past year, 20 TDs, 13 interceptions. And the problem is, Jared Goff is another one of those guys who signed a deal at the same time that Carson Wentz did. And when you look at his contract breakdown here, 21, he's a $34 million hit, 19.2% of the cap. The next year gets a little more team friendlier. It's 32, 32, and 28. We've heard rumors that Sean McVay wasn't happy with him, that they literally needed to get marriage counseling. And now we have their GM saying right now he is a Ram quarterback. So if you're thinking we can get Jared Goff instead of Dak Prescott, as you haters say, you can get Jared Goff for the right price. And I'll put this one up there with the Matthew Stafford one. Now, yes, he did go to Super Bowl. They did get the win against us in the playoffs. Be it, had they stopped them on that 4th down play, if Sean Lee or Jeff Heath had just gotten them just a step sooner, I believe Dak Prescott would have taken them down the field and won that game. But it wasn't by Jared Goff's arm. If you believe that Jared Goff's the guy, well, I'd like to hear that argument. It'll be interesting to see what they want for compensation. Now, the crazy thing is this year more than any year, there are so many quarterbacks that are going to be on the move, so many teams that are hungry for quarterbacks. There's not enough quarterbacks to go around. If by chance the Dallas Cowboys say, meh, to Dak Prescott and let him become a free agent to test the waters, as some people say, let him test the waters and then we pay him. The price tag for Dak Prescott, when you look at what's going to be available out there, where you're talking about an older Cam Newton, when you're talking about a Mitch Trubisky or Andy Dalton, as you know, the type of quarterbacks that you can get without having to pay compensation. If Dak Prescott is a free agent, you're going to see that number go through the roof. Remember, Kirk Cousins, who had done nothing in Washington, became the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. I dare say if Dak Prescott becomes a free agent, one of these teams out here will definitely make him the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. No bullshit. There's a lack of quarterbacks out there. And I'm still waiting for you Dak Prescott haters to give me a viable solution to Dak Prescott. All right, y'all. Hope you guys have a great day. Got more work to do here. And as always, we'll keep you up to date with all the news that is the Dallas Cowboys. I'll see you soon.